Hi there, guys and girls. I'm not really supposed to say that, am I? Anyway, not to worry. It's a nice warm evening, and we've got lots of bits to put together, so we'll get on with it. Here we go. These are really very simple. It's just a question of pop that in there. Ooh, push it home. Pop that in there. Push it home. Add one of those. And the same thing the other side. Right. Okay. That's one. These are all sort of like sub-assemblies, I suppose one would call them. Which means, oops, there's a small assembly. Not that it has anything to do with submarines, which it doesn't, because this isn't a boat in any way, shape or form. There we are. So now you know. Okay. Right. These things are a little, yes they are. Anyway. Oop. The thing is, you see, that unlike you, I actually know what these things are. Not because I've read the instructions, but because I've seen quite a few of these things on the old interweb thingy, you know. Oh, well, come to think of that, that's probably where we are now, isn't it? Anyway, he's strained. Yep. These things are to make all part of a system to make marbles go up by gravity. Yes, honestly. They go up by gravity. Where are we? We're still in line here, aren't we? You can see precisely what I'm doing. Got it in. They're very tight, as indeed they jolly well should be. And you have probably noticed that this evening I don't have a drink. Now that is partly an oversight, and partly because I've probably had enough already. Oh dear. Here we go again. It would appear there are 6 of them, of varying lengths. Now that, is as it should be, I suppose. I don't know. Yes, it is. Well, because they all go up from a straight line. Does that make any sense? It's my word, they do require a bit of a shove. Got them. This is the last one of these, and then we go on to the next one. I came out here to try and get a battery charged, and I took the battery out, which hopefully is fully charged. I suppose I should have checked, shouldn't I? Oh well. But anyway, you don't want to go in, but he will. And I found, in fact, having left a battery on overnight and all day, it okay, it had the battery charger had overheated. So that's a bit of a bugger, because when this is finished I shall have 3 batteries to charge. And now if we take this one and this piece here, which says looks as though it says something in Greek, to be honest with you. I'll tell you what, whoever did this had no idea. 1, 2, 3, that could be 4, 5. Oh, hang on a minute. There is an arrow there, and the arrow goes in that direction, and that goes up through there like that. And then we have 2 E7s, gosh, which go that way round. Yeah. Second one. Hang on. Oh, it has got an arrow there. I got the arrow wrong. There is an arrow. Good. Good. Everybody see this E7's going on here. Arrow in that direction. And there they are now. Something else has to happen now, and I don't know what. So we'll just have a quick look. Aha! Now we have oh, well, you daft buggers. That doesn't actually need to go on there at all at this stage. It'll need to go on in a minute, but at the moment, that can go into there, I think. Yes, it can. Oh, this is very fiddly, isn't it? Well, what happened to the E7? There we are. I'm pretty certain that that goes in there, like that. Come on, in you go. In you go. Yep. And then I suspect that, oh come on now, that has to go in like that. Hallelujah. Well, there we are. So what we've done is we've actually, where are we? Are we on camera here? Yeah, okay. So what we've done is that this piece that looks like this has come up through, these 2 pieces join together and then thrust against there, so that that comes up there. So that is obviously fixed in there now. And then to lock it all in place, there is another piece here which is called E16, and E16, there we are, goes down through there, just like that. Yeah, there we are. Okay, now there we are. Can you see what it is yet? Damn, I'm not supposed to say that either, am I? Mind you, I was at a I shouldn't do this, should I? Really? No, it wasn't an agricultural show, it was a game show, but anyway, all much the same sort of thing. I've no doubt that that would be disagreed with, but there we are. Anyway, so there I was, standing by this fellow who had a chainsaw and a lump of wood. Now I suppose there is a certain artistry in this, so I won't knock him. And oops, okay, I see. No, you got that wrong. No, you haven't. Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Ho ho. Anyway, and of course you had all the, this is some years ago now, you had all the children there watching this, fascinated as the boat actually created, I think it was an eagle to be quite honest with you. And we were part way through when I just had to say, can you see what it is yet? Which of course generally, nowadays, well not nowadays of course, but at that time it definitely made people pop their hands over their children's ears. Right, so, oh, I've got another piece here. What happens to that? It goes, I think, on the front, like a dat. Oh yes, so it does. Yeah. No, it's an agricultural show when I was there, looking at the baby pigs, with all the children going ooh and ah, and me saying, bet they'll roast up nicely. Aha, right, this is it. So, we've got a thing that goes up and down, and that's what they do. This goes up and down, and then the next one goes up and down, and then the next one goes up and down, and then, I'm sure you get the message, they all go up and down, and they all end up, yeah, going up and down. A bit, I suppose, one could say, like a fiddler's elbow, because that goes up and down, mind you. Yeah, oh I see, yes that's right. So does the, well so do lots of things go up and down, so I think we'll finish on that point, because there's probably some children watching, and some of them, to be quite honest with you, oops, that's the wrong way around. Some of them could be mine, I think. I mean, there we are. Who knows? I don't wish to go there. Lovable though they all are, of course, all children. Oh, dear me. Ah, what a liar I am. And of course, as you all know, I'm a great believer in soap powder, because that's the only place you actually get a sensible advert which says, oh bugger, which says always keep away from children. And I do honestly endeavour so to do. Right. Not that I've got anything against children, of course, you understand. I mean, to start off with, that would be illegal, wouldn't it? Funnily enough, though, now that we no longer beat them in Wales, do they do it in England? I don't know. We definitely do it in Wales, don't do it in Wales. Oh, bugger! Well, no, that, you see, is what happens when you are not concentrating. No, it's that one there that has to go in there. That's all right then. That's for concentrate. Anyway, was I on about beating children? Me? It's illegal. In Wales, anyway. I don't know if it's illegal in all of the jolly old yuck. And I don't know, I've actually managed to put that on the bloody wrong way around, you prat. Yes, I have. Oh dear, oh dear. I really ought to concentrate on what I'm doing, shouldn't I? What was I on about? Oh, beating children. Well, now apparently, and I wasn't aware that this was, I don't know whether it's still the case, but the Isle of Man is a little bit different to the rest of the, well, yeah, I was going to say the rest of the UK, but it isn't part of the UK actually. It's not part of anything. It is what it is. And yeah, they actually told the EU where it could go when it came to administering corporal punishment. In other words, flogging people. Well, not flogging, but certainly giving them a bit of a good hiding for being naughty. And apparently it was extremely effective. And I have to say that I am actually rather in favour of it, but I don't suppose anybody is going to take any notice of me, are they? Right, I don't know how long we've been going on with this. Does this have a clock on it? Bugger if I know. It's still recording, and it says, oh, we're on 18 minutes or something at the moment, so okay, fine. So all the rest of these are the same as this, except each one is a little bit longer. Each one is a little bit longer. So if they are all in the same, all these bits are in the same place, then you can see that they gradually go up. And so what I will do now is do the rest of those off camera, because that's absolutely pointless, me standing here wittering to you. Yeah, that's it. Okay, right, goody goody. And once I've done it, I will explain how it works. That's kind of me, isn't it? Right, end of tonight. Thank you very much, and good night, ladies and gentlemen, guys and gals, and obviously you can't see what it is yet.